Please what? What are you pleasing? What is your problem? Two ads? Oh. I don't even think that's me anymore. Because it says I could do more ads. I could immediately do two more ads. Or like a minute and 30 more ads. So I don't think that was me. Anyway. Do five more? I can if you would like. If you really want it. If you really want it, I'll do it. Well, that's cool. Hope they're all interested. Do I need to have different? Do I need to have different audio players? About what are you even talking about? What are we even doing, brother? Brother, didn't you know it? 7 streams. No, I've been working on the game for a long time now. Actually, it's almost done though. It's almost done though. It's almost done. It's approaching the end, and then I can go back to goofing off. Or different towns. Gonna ask. What is your problem? Or different or overlapping? No, he's 15. Voice. I heard his voice one time. He is definitely 15. I can confirm it. I would be more concerned about the other guy, though. The guy who is definitely being paid to be here. I mean, if I, yeah. Government's pretty cooked over there. He's confused. He's confused. He is confused and he is not. He's so concerned with his own problems, he doesn't understand the changes the world is undergoing at present. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. It's like he will see it our way soon enough. The Fed. You don't always need multiple audio players, but you do when the same sound might play at the same time more than once, overlapping. Later plays can get cut off. They may need multiple for a separate SFX play setup. They can play multiple. Oh. Doing this way that we're doing it. My eyes have seen the glory of this stream. That's funny. But yeah, I expect to see more people like that cropping up around here. He's the current one, but probably see more. Because like I think kind of what it is people like him have just grown so apathetic to the whole thing. They've just grown so apathetic to the whole thing. They just think, well, I'll just be on this side and I won't have to deal with intellectual challenges or anything like that. I could just exist over here, but you can't just exist anywhere right now. Well, thank you. That would be good. They come around sometimes. It's still mostly... My audience is still mostly European. Oh. Yeah. Which is funny because most streamers end up having a majority American audience. Very interesting. I'm going to call this one. I'm going to rename it. This is just for the end, so I don't need to change. Well, it's not really so much that. It's just that it's not very intellectual. You know? I'm a thinky guy. I'm a thinky boy. And I like boobs. They're not usually the most intellectual people. You don't usually discuss how other people see the world with American viewers on Twitch. You just don't. It's just not something you normally do. It is the high IQ choice. It is the high IQ choice. Historically. And you can't even argue it. You can't even argue it with butt people because they can't comprehend it. They can't comprehend it. You know? They can't comprehend the discourse. Anyway, anyway, I can't think of a healthy food in America. Hamburgers are pretty good. Hamburger is good. Hamburger is good. Hamburger is life. Like it doesn't exist. You can make a hamburger with good ingredients, and it's like the best thing ever. Even like you put cheese on it, you got bacon on it. You can even put lettuce and like onions and stuff like that. It is it is not bad for you. Hamburger is not bad for you. Maybe I'm coping or something, but hamburger good. It's all the things you could ever want on a sandwich. So the best thing since hamburgers. That's freaking funny. Not inaccurate though. I remember that was the plot of a lot of Carl's Jr.'s ads. Everyone agrees. Every intellectual agrees. Them being white. That's freaking funny. All the people. No, I can't say that. It connects all the people. Maybe the Japanese as well. Because I know they're quite a fan of all those things as well. Oh, there. What am I doing? What is my plan for today? The no hamburger uh no hamburger people. That's kind of the joke. That's kind of the joke is that in order to become an American citizen, you should have to eat a bacon cheeseburger. The no burgers. New map just dropped. And it's all the cultures which have embraced the cheeseburger. And all the ones that haven't. There's a there's an old quote. There's an old quote of like the CEO of McDonald's Japan. And he's basically talking about how he thinks that eating hamburgers for like 2000 years will make Japan white. It might have been a joke, but context has mostly been lost, so we can only assume. I wouldn't be shocked either way. Never say never. True. Anyway, where am I at? Input and wait a minute. What am I working today? Work on settings. Settings really needs to be done. Back to me. Read attempt. Not equal. Okay. Section. That should be under sound. Dead. Audio. Yes, I should make it full 0. Hello. These are terrible though. I said my allergies are terrible. You gotta listen to the whole thing I said. You can't just freaking not listen after you ask a question. It makes you sound stupid. I know that's not true, but that's what it sounds like. It's not even my mic, bro. It was literally you not listening. I can fix it a little bit. I could try and fix it a little bit. A closed threshold. Threshold. Also back time bit. There. Is that a little bit better? Is that a little bit better? Or is it just as bad? A little bit higher up. A little bit higher. I'm doing more settings. Doing more settings stuff. Did you implement the volume bar? Not yet. I was going to now, actually. Scrollable. I was going to do that next. I just wanted to make sure that I had all this stuff done. Let's do... Call this one, like... Audio... Active. True. Is this all necessary? No. Narration. There. That's good. And I'll probably keep working on it after I end the stream too. Because this is at this current rate. I don't know if we'll be done or not. We'll probably be done if I essentially do overtime, but at this rate, it's not looking too good. Okay, and then I make all of the elements, like the H slider, all the sliders and whatnot. I make them all where they're supposed to be. Okay. Like I take all of the things and I make them where they're supposed to be. I need toggle button. Check button, sure. That's what it is. Well, I didn't realize I had no Okay. Then else. Else. Read attempt. Yeah, then we load it again, actually. Okay, that's done. Cannot call function on a new value. Set to an event. Okay. She actually said it in a just on this time. Ooh, no, you did not. Let's see it. Determines false. Approach quickly. Okay, not bad. Okay, that's fine. So I guess you'll be able to sell it for a lot of money. So that's good. On another one. Okay. Well, that'll be about reputation, so that's probably going to need to be handled a little differently, but it's fine for now. Well, I'm not really reading too much. I'm mostly checking for syntax and things that might have to be done differently. And that's a lot faster. I'm basically just giving it one big vibe check. Okay, not bad. This is the zistiest thing I've ever heard. You check. I'm basically just giving it a vibe check. Yeah. Um, go for longer. We need some longer ones. The ones you keep giving me are kind of short. You can make them any length you want. Longer is surprisingly better here. Next one will have 40 branches. Awesome. Yeah, you can make them long. You can make them as long as you want. That's one of the main reasons I wanted to go with the JSON format. Because they can literally be as long as you want. And it doesn't make it more difficult to keep track of just because it's longer. Okay. Like, I'm sure there will be a couple errors. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. But that's why. That's why we went with that format. Dude, they're icons. I'm surprised we've gone this long without them, actually. Get value. I got like 4 value in it. No, I cannot. Okay. That's fine. That's not that big of a deal, actually. Uh, read attempt. Get value. Audio. Master. Yeah, it's a lot older than people think. A lot of things are a lot older than people think. Like the toilet is always very surprising. And that's just one that I always think of. That's one that I always think of because it's freaking used every day. 1596. In order to do languages, in order to do languages, it's basically going to be that way anyway. You're basically going to have to do them all manually anyway. And that is why I'm not bothering. Because there is no faster way to do it. It is all manual. You might think it's not, but it is all manual. I can do that. We can do that. But we also really can't, reasonably. Can we do the main menu? Not handwritten. I suppose we can. I think it detracts from something. I think it's a loss. But if you really want it, sure. Like, it's not a huge thing to change. Wow. This is gonna be me getting gored or something. Wow. It doesn't loop. It doesn't loop well. I like it. I like it, but uh you could do it like so it's just 2 frames that go back and forth. And it wouldn't look like that. You could have it like go to its mirror. Wow. It is a very cool painting. Back to coding, dude, I'm kinda stuck right now. I don't know how. Cannot call function on an value. How do I get values from a config file? Just in general. Settings location. How can I push though? Set value. Get value. Read attempt. Oh, that's... Oh. No, 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 no. Oh no, settings location is it. Settings, location, dot set value. Okay, okay. Okay, there we go. I messed up. Okay. Audio master. We're setting it to whatever it is there. Okay. Dot step. Space. Narrator, SFX. Okay. Check button 2, check button 3. Audio active. Only identifier, attribute access, and subscription access can be used as assignment target. What? Oh, I didn't do that. Dot value?
I can shoot one of the guys in this spot.
What am I doing there? I don't even know.
I'll tell you when because I can only do it when he leaves. I told you I can. Get these guys down here. This guy's gonna see me.
Dot toggle? Check button state. GG script.
I'm going down.
Pressed. Okay. And this isn't ready. Yes, this is all good. And then we'll change it when we leave. We'll just change it when you leave the screen. Which will happen up there. Okay, perfect.
On me side. These four guys right here side.
So when I hit this, it should make them all. What? Object it int inoperate. What? What? How can I test if a file loaded? Test if a config file. Oh no, I need to do something weird, don't I?
Oh. Not good. There's two more guys there on the other side, fence side. This guy is standing sideways over here.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Hmm. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense, actually. That's very weird, though. That is very strange. So it'd be like this. What is colon equals? I don't even know anymore. What is it? Let's find out. It seems like it's something weird. Type interface operator. So the variable's type is inferred from the value you assigned. Okay.
I'll get this guy.
It's an alternative to explicitly writing a type function or a type handle. Okay. So did we do that? Or
How did I get seen? No, no, no. This guy's cheating.
so the config is loaded.
Where?
Okay, it does load it into the config file instance. Okay, good stuff. So it does like both at once? Or it does one then the other? So it does both. Okay, that's very strange. That's very strange. Usually one function does one thing. But this line, or like one line does one thing, and then it gets called, like, if it's a one liner, it gets called like that. But apparently doing this, it gets the result and loads the file. Okay, very strange.
the building. I'm gonna go past that. Going all the way around. Wait. Let's go.
If there's a settings error, we'll basically just make a new file. That's good. With value of type int, okay. Left min to right max. But what do how do I change what it is? How do I change what it is set to now? Value. Okay. No.
There's 3 of them.
I wish all the attributes were in one place so I could see them all. Oh, it is capital, isn't it? Oh no, it needs to be a float. Invalid assignment of property or key value. Use value of type int on base object null instance. Oh no. No. Can I do that? Nope. Dot attribute? Dot set value? Slider?
Actually, let me get a sniper up here. There's two snipers up here.
Int. Ticks on borders, tick position. Bool, editable. Int tick count. Range? Page?
Crap. He's also. What? Yeah.
Set step.
Right upstairs, he's coming down. Man, I want to make the door of this up.
Value.
I'm going up. Just wait there.
A bunch of notification nonsense. Is editable. Attribute. Uh, Value does not exist.
They did.
Node reference is typed as the wrong class. Or your reference is nil. No, I'm not getting that.
Let's guess unique aggregates.
Music slider dot value changed. Value changed dot two or something. I don't know. Let's just check with these.
Is there a window over there that's open side?
This is gonna be a hassle, isn't it? Yeah, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work at all.
Can't see me here.
I don't know what the frick I'm gonna do about that. I'm not gonna death spiral. I'm not gonna death spiral. But
What? They're the greatest ears ever. Let's go in here. I don't know how to get up top.
I don't know.
He did not jump out after me. I can't get up. Okay, I got him. I never before seen animation. How do we get up again? Where? Oh. I'll smoke right when you open it. Okay, well, that was a waste. Just killed Silas. It just stabbed you.
I don't know what to do.
It didn't look quite like I killed you, but it definitely looked like you fell over. I stabbed in the air and then you like fell over.
Oh, because it's not there anymore. I've moved it. I've moved it. Like a dumbass, I guess. Or something. Also, this goes like that. It goes like that. Okay. I'm just stupid. It's okay. It's all okay. That's a relief, actually. There it is. Okay. Equals. Settings, location, dot get value.
There's another window on the other side. Like, go down. There's a window.
Let's just make sure that that works.
Okay, well, what are you doing?
Well, one of them was clearly different, so I call that a win.
Hang on.
What? Couldn't resolve track. What? What? I don't even know. Oh, I need to make sure he's actually wide enough to exist. For now, that's fine. Obviously, it looks god-awful, but... okay, yes, it works. Okay. Obviously, we don't want it at the top. For now, perfectly fine. And then we want to take all of these and we want to put them in there. And I want to pack them in. And I'm probably going to have to do the thing again, but it's fine.
Hands for the block. Go.
Da, 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 da. 44 by 24.
Is that what your armor does? You have to be the worst lockpicker of all time.
And then these are going to expand horizontally.
Yeah.
That should be a. That should not be a, like that. That should be a vertical. That should be vertical.
Hang on, you're great. Yeah. I don't know. Red and gold never looks bad.
Size on Y is 24. should I want that to be? No, that could be like that. Do we refactor the code? No. Okay, it does not refactor automatically. That's fine.
I didn't realize it was right. I didn't see him.
Then some labels. These don't need to be rich text. I just need to make sure that they're the right sizes.
Guys, I want to spray fire into these guys. You guys should come here so that way you can assassinate one of them. Assassinate one so I can shoot the other. Bruh, he just tanked it.
Center, 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 center. Center, center. Okay. Wow.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna get rid of all of these. Only to replace them a moment later. So that's what this is all about. Perfect. Perfect. I do want to press it down even further, though. I don't know why it's all meshed up at the top. Expand? Nope. Vertical shrink center. Okay, that should fix it. Yep. Perfect. I want to shift it over, though. So I actually want to make that a V box or an H box instead. Actually, no, it could be a V box, and we put the H box inside there. Yeah. Right? No. Yes. Okay, perfect.
I thought you were on that road side. Okay, I'll try not to also. Okay, this guy's literally just here now. I don't understand.
Mm, 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 mm. What do I want this to be? Freaking epilepsy or something? Epilepsy on her does nothing. Parentheses. Does nothing because this is not a very flashy game. I guess we could have one for like particles. In the game from because it's that good. You know, it's just that good.
Oh, there we go. I figured it out.
I can't think of what else to do though. I don't know what other settings we'll need.
I'm going in right here.
I don't know what else we'll need. Need more space. That should be enough for now.
Where did he fall from?
Why? I just got it. I just got new ones. No. I just re-imported them all. No! Boolean?
Blasted him.
No. We're so close.
Where's the stairs?
Okay, pressed equals. Okay. Actually,
Where are you going, Si?
I have to do that. Eh.
Okay, well, not where's the bug?
Okay, make it a long one. Grand, and then I can get rid of that. What graphic can I go in terms of language? I might. Well, I'm probably gonna end up looking over all this stuff anyway. So you don't even have to write it if you don't want to. You could even just describe how graphic you'd like it to be. Uh, but we're not showing anything, so we can really get away with an awful lot. You know, we're just showing the sprite, so we can get away with an awful lot. Actually, I just need to really change the S to a G. Like, just don't make it like overly, no excess, That's kind of one of the things I do when writing. Like, you kind of saw it when I was doing the other stuff, like the other event and stuff. I try not to be too heavy-handed, but I also try to
So long.
make sure that certain information is explicit. Why you cry? Why you cry? Why does that? Why does that crash? Uh, press no, doesn't exist. Please, please say fool. That's so silly. Well, thank you. That is
Like
true.
go around to the right.
That is true.
We can make
So what is this? Because this is not it. This doesn't work. Um, not a chuck button. Check button.
no. Are those skill points?
Use the method set pressed. Set pressed, no signal. Oh, monitor blank. Set pressed, no signal. Bro, you can't program at all. You can't program at all. So, you don't get to make fun of me for being slow. Uh, it was it was May.
Oh my
Or it was May when I like really started. 3 month turnaround or like a 4 month turnaround. A 4 month turnaround for a game is insane. By the way. Hey, it worked. It is, especially considering it's somewhat ambitious. I'm the only developer, and I had absolutely no prior experience. I basically learned everything from scratch. I'm not using my volume bars. I'm just implementing them to make sure they work first.
Oh, I see.
We'll figure that out later, because that's probably going to be its own project or its own thing. Because I can't find where to actually change that right now at all. So, okay. So, then when you leave this screen, it will save all of the nodes to the values. How can you know they actually work if we don't have any music yet? Because they start out, these ones start out unpressed, usually, or untoggled, or toggled off. And the sliders start at 0. So I know that it's working because the sliders are starting at 100 and the buttons are starting toggled on. So that's how I know that it works. Do I write the text in all caps? Sure. That's more of a stylistic choice, but sure. It's got to be consistent with it later.
There's a lot of guys down there. That they're gonna blast me. There's so many guys. Oh. You guys becoming really bad.
More robberies are good.
Shot his gun and then it all went south. No, why are there guys over here, bro?
Interesting. He's generally regarded as the handsome one. I don't know why, particularly. But I kind of get it. Nah, I'm not going to turn the camera around. There are laws about that kind of thing. I guess. He's been on a couple streams in the past.
Double spin there.
Yeah. Well, we've been saying that for like 5-10 minutes now, so we should probably get to it. Okay, we're gonna say.
What's that talking to?
No, that's kind of stupid. We're not making something for the modern audience, okay? This is not for the modern audience. So we're not gonna do that, actually. Because that is a staple of slop writing. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. I won't let you.
I'm going in the sewer.
This is not Forspoken. This is not. What was the the funny haha shooter that made like $5? It was a massive project. Not Vanguard. Was it Vanguard? No, it wasn't Vanguard. High Guard? No, not High Guard.
Bruh. I'm using the last one.
Concord. That's the one I'm thinking of. That was so bad.
Teleport behind me.
You can't just say shit and call it writing. And that is literally what they do. This is not Dustborn.
Okay.
This is not Retaken or whatever. This is a real game. This is a real game where we actually care.
I can't even make out this guy's body. Does it look like this for you? It's halfway to the floor too. What did you do to that guy? I did.
That would be funny. You should post that. That would be funny. We're guys. He's not letting me overuse swears. Tell him to be normal. That'd be funny. You should post that. What's the name of this function? We're calling it update. Yeah. Well, apparently, Instagram Threads is kind of a wacky place. We can just do that. You should actually make a freaking post. You should make a post because you got to make the posts. You got to keep the advertising going. What the? Just post that. Just like put it in a, or just like write it out in a style or something and just plop it on there.
Maybe. Oh, deleted them.
Oh yeah. Well, he's playing. I play on Assassin's Creed Unity, so what's his name? I'm not telling you. That's for me to you. That's for me to hear and me to know, and you to overhear. Well, he's an adult, but still. Brian. No, it's not Brian. I'll tell you, it's not Brian. On update settings, we're going to. I'll work on the next event. Work on freaking advertising post, like I said. Do advertisement. Actual ADHD. Actually, I could just copy all of this. I could copy all of this, then change these values to be that. And that will fix it. Shift, home, Control C.
Yeah, I choose the best one.
Boom, that's done. Big solve. Okay, so then I need to know how to do that. How to get whether or not a check button is toggled using CD scope. Dot is pressed. Okay.
Okay.
Settings location dot save. Okay. Now we'll do update settings. Okay. Oh, I can't do that because we're not on the main menu.
That's true.
Okay, it doesn't work at all. Okay. I'm not sure why. I think I'm going to handle it off stream though. Head out. Get some water, whatnot.
Dude, he has the best eyesight of all time.
Wait, did you finish the settings? Almost. I just don't know how to save it. And I don't feel like continuing to stream. I'd rather work in peace. You should make that Twitter. You should make that Instagram post though.
Run away, hide. Why is like four guys come out the door inside? Well, no one's going for it. Who is shooting at you? Okay, so anyway, I saw last. How do we get this guy?
like, oh, really?
You can tackle him? I'm going through the bottom here. Yeah. This guy doesn't help me though if you guys shoot it. Silence. This guy just stands in the doorway. Going, guys.
It's like, why would you say 25 days left to go? Why would you say that? Why would you remind me? I'm going as fast as I can.
Yeah. I'm in the building, dude.
Hmm.
This is gonna be a tough one.
No, I did not.
Dude, you got me spot.
Why not? I don't know. Frankly, I don't think I'm going to be able to make the deadline.
Got an ad log.
I'm stressing. That's why.
There's no one on your screen.
Well, I'm going to, but you're keeping me here with nonsense. You're keeping me here with nonsense. So,
I'm hiding in here.
get out of here. I'm gonna head out too. Hope you enjoyed. Followed out. Every day at or around 1 p.m. PST. Share, post, whatnot, etc. I'm gonna keep going. So, yeah. Bye bye. Have a good one, whatever it is. Wait, what? If this is something stupid, I'm gonna be a little upset.
Oh my gosh. Dude, who is seeing us? Wait, that guy down there? I'm gonna go around.
Okay, bye bye. Get out of here. That was not important.